Greetings, welcome to the channel. I'm eddiesetgo, and this week Triumph completed their all-important Phase 3 of their TE1 Triumph electric motorcycle project, which now enters a critical phase going into the summer of 2022. In this video, we're going to have a look at what they've achieved and what's coming up next. So I hope you're all keeping safe and well. It's been an exciting week in the world of motorcycling, especially electric motorcycling. Triumph have completed all-important Phase 3 of the TE1 project. This is the collaborative build phase of this bike, the prototype electric bike you can see on screen now. It looks absolutely stunning. And Triumph haven't been just building this bike on their own. They've brought in a number of experts and scientific minds from all over the UK. And the collaborative build phase, they've actually come together, put everything together now, and we have this bike which you can see on screen. It's not a production bike, this is the prototype. So Triumph have been managing the project, producing the bike itself, the chassis, putting all of the expert knowledge and history into creating the machine. They've also had help from Williams Advanced Engineering, who have been working on the battery pack, prototype battery, especially for this project. Also involved are a company called Integral Powertrain, who have been building a prototype powertrain for this bike. So you can see the batteries come from one place, the chassis come from Triumph, the powertrains come from another company, and we've also had the whole project has been monitored closely and benchmarked by WMG at University of Warwick. So they've been responsible for testing the bike in a simulation manner, providing the benchmarks and doing all the measuring and stats for it. So they've kind of been overlooking and overseeing the performance of this prototype as it's reached this phase. So all of these wonderful companies have come together: Triumph, Williams Advanced Engineering, Integral Powertrain, WMG. They've come together and put this bike and assembled this machine, which you can see on screen. The next phase is actually testing the real-world performance of this bike, testing it on the racetrack, private roads, to really understand how fast it can go, how powerful it is, all those important questions that we really want to know as bikers. How long does it take to charge? How far can you go on a single charge? But what's really exciting about this project compared to other electric motorcycle projects is this is Triumph. They will come at it from a different angle. They've thrown the book at this development. Having watched some of the videos over the recent months of this machine, the development of this machine, Triumph are really keen to make this electric bike fit into the behaviors and the lifestyle of bikers. So if you go out for a ride for a few hours, stop and have a cup of tea and a bacon butty here in the UK, stop for 20 minutes, half an hour, hopefully you're going to be able to charge this machine or other machines like it within that time frame, instead of having to plug it in at a rapid charger and wait for an hour and a half. There's a lot of other electric motorcycles out there which are fantastic. They all have their own performance and charging times. What Triumph are really trying to do is make the electric experience fit in with real-world riding as we're used to at the moment, as we've come to expect and demand from motorcycles today. But what's also exciting about this is the bike you're seeing on screen is the prototype. This is the bike that will lead the way for Triumph's electric endeavors, future of biking. So how well this bike performs in the coming months, as we'll see this year, it's going to give us an indication as to what the future street triples and street scramblers and Bonnevilles are all going to, perform like in the future. As we know, the future of motorcycling, the future of everything really, it's not really fuel driven anymore. It's going to be electric powered, hybrid, wind, solar, nuclear. But obviously Triumph believes that their future is electric. And so the next coming months, in the summer of this year, we're going to really find out what this bike can do and answer those real world questions that bikers like ourselves are going to want to have the answers to. So as we can see here, live testing will be estimated for summer 2022. The prototype demonstrator will be updated with final body panels and a paint scheme in preparation for an active track demonstration and media engagement. So we're going to see this thing, I have no doubt, around Silverstone. It's going to be Silverstone, isn't it? So just to quickly summarize what the next phase of testing is going to be, Triumph will be testing this bike on a rolling road, throttle calibration, powertrain performance mapping, power and torque output, range and battery consumption assessments, rider mode development, software functionality, thermal optimization, track testing, handling, acceleration, braking and braking regeneration, and traction control, front wheel lift control. It's, you know, we're really starting to get into the things that we're kind of familiar with, and there's a lot of technology going into this bike which goes way over my head. But this next phase, we're all going to be able to relate to, you know, power, performance, recharge times, all that kind of good stuff. So what do you think about the exciting TE1 project from Triumph? Please drop a comment below, join the discussion. Will you be putting your name down for one of these, or are you just generally excited about where Triumph are going with this new electric project and development? As mentioned on the channel last year, there are other manufacturers coming up with their own alternative fuel powertrains for their motorcycles. Kawasaki are producing their own hybrid motorcycle. There is a link in the description below to watch the video article that I did on that bike. But this video has been all about the TE1. It is a stunning bike, and having ridden a few electric bikes myself, I can say that the torque and acceleration of electric bikes is awesome. If Triumph are setting out to make a new benchmark for electric bikes, then we really are in for a treat. If you have enjoyed this quick video, please give a thumbs up to support the channel. Subscribe if you are new around here. You can also catch me on Instagram _eddiesetgo. In the meantime, ride safe, stay safe. See you next time.